It's been great. Like, it's a hassle. Call it what you want. It's far. For those who don't know, our team is driving back and forth from Batangas to our houses. And for our protocol, we can't leave our house, can't go to the grocery store, everything, like nowhere. It's just really our house and the venue where we're going to practice at. But in all honesty, we do not care. Like this, we're so happy to play basketball again and to be doing something, like our livelihoods essentially. So we're having a good time. It's good seeing everyone again. We're excited to get started. So whatever happens, it's not ruining our day, I promise.
Yeah. How's the contract tracing? Because I heard in another interview that you guys can get really punished. Like the punishments are really heavy if you like disobey the rules.
I don't know the numbers. I do know that if someone gets positive that the whole team has to go in quarantine, there's maybe 100,000 peso fine.
Yeah, something.
Don't quote me on it. It's something gnarly like that. So it's a pretty serious thing. We have to police each other and hold each other accountable here and make sure we're following protocols, because this thing is bigger than any individual. Like we don't want to be the one that stops the PBA season for going along because the ITF thinks this is too shady or too risky. So we're all being careful.
Yeah. That's really great. Like I know, like one of the proprietor of the ones who planned the practice was like Coach Richard Del Rosario. Like he was on 2OT like a few weeks back, and he had a great plan on how this thing was gonna work, and now it's leading to fruition. I think it's starting, and there's no like problems so far.
That was him again. I didn't even know that. Coach Richard, that dude is.
Yeah, he was part of the committee that planned it.
Of course he is. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised by that. That guy, he's always planning 5-6 steps ahead. Every time you talk to that guy, he's such a smart coach.
Yeah, like
okay.
Yeah, he's like a comedian also, and he was an analyst also before he was coaching you guys. But he's also good. Really smart with these things.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. Yeah. Makes sense.
How about the team? Like you guys haven't seen each other like physically. Maybe you did last March, like a few days only before the ECQ. But the last time it was like December pa. How's like the team? You guys miss each other a lot?
No, we did not miss each other one bit. We see each other a lot on these team Zoom calls that our coach conducts.
Oh, okay.
But to be honest, it was cool seeing everyone again though. Recently, now that practice began, but during that whole like kind of 5-month hiatus, we were still in the group chats talking to each other, staying connected. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Do you guys have like bonding activities, like team building? Like I've heard like some volleyball teams, they play some like games at night,
right.
Like for fun lang to like catch up also. Like they play Call of Duty or something. You guys have stuff like that?
We'll play Call of Duty sometimes, or Coach Cohn will make us listen to these seminars, online seminars, just teaching values of leadership and teamwork and, just all these important necessities that you need to know for the game. We'll watch that together and talk about it a little bit. That's really all we can really do. We can't really have a lot of team activities. Right now, we're just grateful to be practicing right now.
Yeah. How about the conditioning of the team? Like there was a time in the bubble, some of your players like Japet and LA, they weren't starting right away because they weren't as conditioned compared to players like Scotty or Aljon. But then also other teams, there were other players that weren't as conditioned as other teams also. It was like pretty obvious. Has the conditioning been? Like, are you guys getting there? Like you're progressing well?
We are. There's a couple guys that are kind of shaking the cobwebs and they're going to play themselves in shape, but more so than not, the whole team is okay. We're ready to go. I think that's just a byproduct of just waiting so long for the season to start. Everyone's just kind of foaming at the mouth, ready to go. Everyone's motivated. Everyone's training at home. So everyone's just, I think, a little over anxious at this point.
Yeah. How about the new additions? Because people are talking about Christian Stanhardinger a lot. Like I asked Joe also when I had him on my podcast on how he fits in well with the team. Plus, you have Ken Holmquist, Brian Enriquez, and MJI, I believe. So How have they
Yeah,
been fitting in with the squad? Like, yeah.
it's just like all people, they're all great guys. They're all cool, but good vibes. Good kids. All happy to be here, wanting to work. I want to help the team any way they can. But it's been hard because we don't have a full team yet right now. So the things that we're going over in practice is a little bit overwhelming. So they're trying to catch up to the offense. They're trying to understand the philosophy, and it's kind of just a big, just kind of whizzing by all of them.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's great. They're having a good time.
Yeah, the triangle, some players really had a tough time learning it, even in like your foods with Coach Tim, with Silla Mark and
Yeah, some of
Jay.
that stuff takes time, man.
Yeah.
So it's just you can't rush it. You just got to kind of go through the reps and just go over it again until you start picking up on it. So, I mean, it's like this every year. When you get a bunch of new guys, you got to teach them the offense or the philosophy.
Yeah,
It takes a little bit of time.
I feel they'll get it, especially Christian. Like I see him, he buys into the system. Even when he was in San Miguel, he wasn't like a starter, but he was like sacrificing the minutes and the touches that he didn't
Yeah, I
receive
mean,
from Northport.
yeah, no, absolutely. Christian is he's a cerebral player. Like he knows it. Like he's not the most pretty guy to look at in terms of watching him. He's not writing poetry out there on the floor, that's for sure. But he gets it done, and he's good because of his brain. So that's our team. That's a byproduct of our team. We're a really smart team. That's what makes us good. So he's gonna fit in just fine.
Hopefully, because I'm a huge Ginebra fan, so I hope that he's able to play well.
Yeah, you'll see, man. Like as soon as he got here, he's gonna gel right in. It's gonna be pretty. We're all pretty excited.
Yeah, so it'll be tough for the league to stop Japet and Christian, the Twin Towers.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of teams, man. There are a lot of hungry teams out there, so it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I was laughing when you mentioned to Mikey that he shouldn't jinx it, that you guys are like the best team or the favorites, because that's
never gonna say something like that.
Yeah, it might not happen,
Never.
lead to the championship because of what people are saying.
Yeah, no way. I'm never gonna say anything like that.
Yeah.